Okay, so today we're going to be playing this game. I've had it for a while and I've always liked it. It's called Kopanito All-Stars Soccer, a bit of a weird name, but it's a good game, and it costs, some background on the game is it costs $7 on Steam and is an arcade-style soccer game, as you might have noticed. I like the game, and I'm going to be teaching you how to play the game on Legend difficulty and win. So I'm just changing my controls. You can customize your controls to be exactly what you want, and then press save to save those. And okay, obviously, then go back. It's a bit of a weird game since you don't really use your mouse at all. But I'm gonna play. You can also do it on like a PS4 or an Xbox, but I don't do it there because I don't have one. You're going to play offline since nobody's ever really playing online. It's not a very popular game. And I'll just start with a friendly match. I'll do 4 minutes because I don't like playing long games. And I'll go Legend. And you can't access Legend at the start. You can't, because you have to play to finish a game and win at Pro. I think win at least. I'm pretty sure win a game at Pro to access Legend. And so you can just, if you're playing just a friendly, you can just customize where you're playing and what ball you use and all that sort of thing. And you can either play Golden Goal, which is after 90 minutes, 4 minutes, but 90 minutes. You can Golden Goal would be next goal wins after 90 minutes, and draw allowed would be it just ends after that if it's a tie. But I'm going to play Golden Goal, and so I like to choose Canada, obviously. Let's see where. Okay. Okay, so you just press play, and then, so Legend difficulty is very hard, and you can't really use, like, there's obviously a short pass and lob pass, and you can't really use lob pass because of how fast the AI will get onto you. Like, they chase you as soon as you have the ball, and lob pass requires some time to build up the amount of strength that you need for it. So I'm just going to be playing this, and you can watch. So I'm the team in white, obviously, and the player with yellow around it is the person who I am controlling at that moment. Haven't played this game in a while, so might not win the first time. You want to keep the ball moving around relatively fast. I'm not doing too great, I gotta say. Yeah, you want to keep the ball moving relatively fast, and you can always play it back to your keeper is always a safe move, because they cannot actually slide tackle your keeper. And so, like, after a while, you're going to build up some strategies for how to do it. But so I've built up a strategy of kind of run, and if you can try to get near the out of bounds, they'll slide tackle you, and you can get a throw. And if you need a rest or whatever. And it also works because corners are like a very good scoring chance. It's pretty much like a penalty kick, and because you can kick it and curve it into the net, and so you don't really want to give up corners at all, like what I just did, and you want to get as many corners as possible by that. You can wait near the enemy kind of back line, and the baseline of the net, goal line, whatever you call it, and see and then you can see what usually they'll try to slide tackle you and it'll go in bounds. It won't always work, so don't hold me to that, but it will often work that they'll slide tackle you out of bounds, and then you'll get a corner kick, and hopefully, if you're good enough, score. So at the top, you can see there, it's kind of like you can see the 2 flags, and then those orange things. And once that builds all the way to the end, that will be like this will happen. So they built theirs to the end, and so now they get a lightning thing. So the thing about the lightning one, and you'll get a random one you can't really choose, is if the enemy gets the ball, they can zap you. So it benefits them just as much as it benefits you, which isn't really. So some are better. Some, like, not all these superpower things are created equal. Some are better than others, and so yeah, you hopefully get a fireball. That's almost an automatic goal if you can. Like, it's pretty much an automatic goal because you can steer the balls lit up and it can go through people to a certain extent, like go through 1 or 2 people and light it up, and then it can also go through the goalie, which is pretty effective, and you can steer it around. Right now I got a lightning, so I'm going to use that. Oh, it's halftime. Yeah, it was a bit of a waste. Oh no, it comes in the second half. Okay, that's good. And the AI, even the Legend AI, which is the top level you can play, it is not that great. Like, you can easily, you can easily beat them once you've got a lot of practice. Like, right now I'm not doing too well, obviously. But that's going to be a goal. Yes. Okay. So, now it's 1-1, and you're, like, at first you can't really expect to win because, like, you have to kind of learn the controls. So I would suggest putting at least an hour in to beginner and, like, the lower levels, beginner, professional, whatever else there is, moderate or whatever it's called, before you start playing the higher level Legend, because Legend, like, once you get to a certain extent, nothing except for Legend will really even challenge you. But, like, you can play tournaments, and you can play with your friends tournaments, and you can play against your friends. It's actually a pretty good game. And there is a not paid version, but it kind of sucks. So I would really suggest getting this version. It's only $7, and so it's not a bad purchase. I got it about 4 years ago, but then I couldn't play it for the first year or so of having, because our computer was not updated enough, and then we got a new computer, and now I can play it. So I've been playing it. I haven't played it much recently. Last time I played it was maybe like a few months ago, and it's a fun game. You can play it. It's good. It's funner to play with friends, though I never have. But I think it would be funner to play with friends. No, shoot, that one's gonna be hard to come back from. 77th minute. Not an easy comeback for me now. And there are no penalties, no fouls, no nothing like that. So don't be cautious about slide tackling. Yes. Okay, I've caught up now. Maybe I can recover this. Don't think I'm going to go win at this point because it's quite hard to score. So that fan thing you can see beside I'm Kanda, and you can see the fan beside my flag. And that fan means that's a thing that blows near your net. I'll just show it. And so when the enemy gets near the net and they try to shoot, like this, the ball will be blown away and they won't be able to score. But you want to be cautious with that because sometimes you think it's going to last longer than it does, and by the time they shoot, oh goodness, we're in sudden death now. Okay, can I win this? Haven't ever had a lead in this game. Not a very good sign, I gotta say. Sometimes I do better than this. Sometimes I lose. Like, Legend is really the only thing that would, once you've played, at least, like, I played this game maybe 20 hours, and once you get to about that point, Legend or other fairly good players is all that's really gonna challenge you. So it's kind of too bad because even Legend, I can usually win most of the games. But yeah, in a tournament, you can customize your tournament, which is actually really fun. So you can make all the teams and how many teams you want and what kind of tournament. What do you want to just go straight into the playoff rounds or have like a league kind of thing? It's a pretty fun customize your own tournament. And the goalie can slide tackle by pressing, well, at least on mine, it's pressing Q. But I wouldn't suggest using it unless you're really sure, like the person's well inside the box and you're really sure that that's going to go down well for you. Okay, when will this game ever end? Signed up for a 4-minute game and now I'm getting a 12-minute one. And also when you say a 4-minute game, I think that means 4 minutes per half. But I'm not sure. I think it's 4. Maybe, yeah, it's 4 minutes per half. At least I think it is. So, that's not... Yes, I got all their defenders frozen. This has got to be the end of it. Nope. Ugh. So, and yeah, also do you have defenders, like certain players on your team are defending or offensive players. And so you can kind of check that out. Like, if you see those guys' heads at the top, you can see the ones near... There's 2 defensive players, and those are 2 guys closest to your end of the field. And then there's 2 offensive players. Those are guys closest and that to the front of the field and your flags. And then the middle guy is the middle one, obviously, between the 2 offensive and the 2 defensive. And so you kind of might want to check that out before you start playing. And so it's sort of a legend difficulty tutorial, but it isn't really, since I'm just kind of more explaining the game and playing while I explain it. And that might be part of the reason I'm doing so badly. Well, not so badly, just not winning, and the game just keeps going on and on. Oh gosh, this game just won't end. And yeah, legend difficulty, it's sometimes you can get into a stalemate like this because it just... Neither team can really pick up the advantage, and at one time I even played for maybe like 30 minutes stalemate, and the game was only supposed to be like 12 minutes, and 8 or 12 minutes, and we just went until somebody got a fireball and could finish the other team off. But I'm gonna do a play. I've done this before. I'm gonna do it next time I get. It's a good strategy if you get the magnet. Oh no, I lost. Oh no. Too bad. Lost that. I was going to show you the strategy, but okay, that didn't go great. Let's see, continue. And then you could see your stats, so you can see they outshot me. That's just shot attempts when it says shots there. And fame is just some kind of BS thing that gets you up in some world rankings or something. Possession, so it was you can see it's a pretty close overall game. Their slide tackles were much more accurate. I just slide tackle so much that it's kind of like, can't really keep up much accuracy on that. Interceptions, that's key. Interceptions, you want to have a lot of those. Block shots, yeah, when you play Legend, they're really good at blocking shots. It's pretty annoying. But that is how to play Kopanito All-Stars. I'm not going to name it how to win and get well playing because, well, I lost, so can't really name it how to win.